Hall of Fame honors for a former Buckeye football coach, the next step for the budget bill, and recognizing two senators' work on a new adoption law this week from the Ohio Senate. Following 4 weeks of hearings involving often emotional testimony from people about the state budget, the final budget amendments were supposed to be due in this week. This week was the deadline for those. We spoke with Finance Chairman Senator Scott Oelslager about the stories that were told in the Senate.
The developmental disabilities area was very moving with patients and clients there that are in wheelchairs, in some cases testifying.
Now the job of reviewing hundreds of amendments to the budget bill. Key issues focus on an income tax cut, plus a consistent and stable funding formula for schools based on the number of students, not on buildings and institutions. It's a tough assignment with a definitive deadline.
The actual floor vote will be June 17th in the Senate to get it out of the Senate. Then we'll go into conference committee because it's only natural that the other chamber will reject our amendments. And so then a group of us will sit down and work it through, with the goal being to meet the constitutional responsibility of having a budget by June 30th or July 1st.
Amazon's cloud computing industry makes a several $100 million investment to generate 1,000 jobs near Columbus.
The state's central location, its great workforce, its strong economy, they're hard to miss.
Coordinated by Jobs Ohio, the state-of-the-art web services investment relies on a high-tech workforce ready to go in Central Ohio.
This is really an intellectual triumph in a lot of ways. This is something that will send a message to our young people that you want to think, you want to live in the future, you want to understand technology. You stay right here in Ohio.
A victory representing the top priorities of the Senate: jobs and opportunity, strengthening schools, and keeping college affordable.
This is placing Ohio front and center in the technological revolution that's going all around the country and all around the world. We knew Ohio could be a hub for technology, and this is setting us front and center on that process.
Plenty of Buckeye spirit at the State House as former Ohio State head football coach Earle Bruce made a Hall of Fame. Flanked by Senators Jim Hughes and Kevin Bacon, the Ohio Department of Aging inducted Coach Bruce into the Ohio Senior Citizens Hall of Fame. It was for his work supporting Alzheimer's research at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center. He and his late wife, Jean, founded the Earle and Jean Bruce Alzheimer's Research Fund.
Now it's fifth in the country in cause of deaths and rising, and going to hit big time when they were just getting more and more of it. So the idea is to stop it.
Recognition from the Department of Health and the National Council for Adoption, joined by the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption, Lieutenant Governor Mary Taylor and Senator Bill Beagle. The National Council honored Ohio and the Governor's Office for its work supporting foster care programs leading to adoption.
There are a lot of great stories going on, and not every story has a happy ending, but it's got an ending, and I think that's what a lot of people appreciate, is they know more than they did before, and there's a sense of closure.
For the very latest updates on where the budget process stands, make sure you tune into our social media pages at Ohio Senate GOP, at Ohio Senate GOP. That's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Also on the website, that's ohiosenate.gov/Republicans. I'm John Fortney from the Ohio Senate.